Okay, welcome in art peeps today. Happy art day to you guys. I have the GOAT, as you could say, when it comes to Black history. Martin Luther King Jr., that day is approaching, so we're going to do a step-by-step MLK Jr. Right on here. So let's go ahead and get started right away. So many influential things that we're going to talk about, but we will probably start out about the size of your hand, right in the middle of the paper. I'm going to start out with a curvy line that kind of goes from one side all the way up to the other. So if you want to do two dots, you could do two dots on each side and then do a big U shape. That's going to be kind of for his chin line. I'm going to start out lightly and then I'll go over that a little bit darker. Awesome, I like that. Okay, and then very similar to that, opposite side, a similar line that kind of goes opposite, but it's going to have a little tweak in the middle. So I'm going to do kind of a curvy line that starts up at the top here and goes like that. And then another one that kind of meets in the middle. A peak. They call it a widow's peak at the center of his forehead. I guess that's one of his attributes that is kind of one of his known features that makes him more recognizable. So I'm going to do a curvy line, make that a little bit darker. He's got kind of a round head that also makes him stand out. I'm going to do the pieces. I'm going to do a ear on this side. Kind of goes out and then back around. Same thing on this side. Except I'm going to maybe put a little curve on it. So almost like a really skinny E. Right in there. Awesome. I like that. Kind of in between those, we'll do an eye on each side. I'm going to start with just a curvy line on the top, curvy line on this top, and do that bottom part. That's kind of our football shape. Stop it a little bit before there. Thing over here. Okay, I like that. I'm going to put a nice circle, but a big enough one to put a circle in the middle. So kind of a curve and a curve. Same thing over here. And then a smaller circle inside. Okay, I like that so far. I'm going to do his nose. I'm going to start with two lines, two little curvy lines, and then outside, almost like a parentheses, will be a curve on this side, and then a curve on that side. And then his nostrils will kind of loop up, little bumpy lines there. Leave a little bit of space for his mustache. That's kind of his trademark, another one of his trademark attributes. And then like a really, really stretched out M. On there. Awesome, I like it so far.
Awesome, I like it so far.
Just a curvy line on the bottom. There you go. And then you can kind of connect in between those with kind of his lips, or the kind of middle part of his lips. So that'll kind of be a curvy line that goes up, down, up, and then down again over there. And that kind of makes the lip impression. You can follow that shape because that's going to be his mustache also. Kind of starts off thin over here, gets a little bit thicker.
Kind of has that M also, and then curves down over here. Go over that a couple times just to make sure. It's got kind of almost like 1, 2, and then 3.
I'm going to make this top part of the eye, adding a line up there. That's kind of the eyelid part. And then his eyebrows. I'm going to start with a line on each side. And then they also go up and then down. Up and then down. Follow that, almost fill it in kind of, I guess, like a block letter. Nice, I like that. I'm going to fill in his hair. Really thin over by his ear. Gets a little bit thicker. Rounds up. And then comes right back down thin on the side. All these little details will definitely help make it look more realistic. I'm going to add his neck is going to be the next part. That'll kind of be just a line going out there, and then a line also down on this side. You don't want it to be too thin. You want it to still have a little bit of thickness. And then I'm going to do his shoulder going out and then down. This one also will kind of come down, out, and then down. I want to try to get a tie. This is kind of a little tricky part. Oh, I forgot a little curve on his ear.
We can add a little curve on this ear and a little curve on this ear.
And I'm going to try to get his shirt and tie. So I'm going to do, let's do a line kind of across here, go down and back over, like that, and then almost like a triangle here. A little triangle there. That'll be kind of the tie shape. This kind of follows in, so you're kind of thinking of almost like a little diamond in here, so that's why I kind of picture. So it kind of goes down, over, and then up. And then the bottom part of that tie will be one line, kind of a bigger diamond in that part. And then those lines can connect and come down as well. Awesome, I really like that. It turned out really good. We'll go over that quick with Sharpie, and then I'll start thinking about what I want to do for the background and how I'm going to color that in. So let's go. Okay, so I thought it turned out great. I'm going to start coloring and thinking about what I want for my background. I'm thinking about a whole bunch of things. Obviously, with MLK, you really want to think about America, freedom, his speeches, writings, very, very influential, and just a powerful, powerful motivator of people. And so super smart, many, many years ahead of his time. So I'm thinking about all that stuff in the background, so I'm going to do that all up, see how it looks. Alright, you guys ready to see it? Bam! There it is, MLK, in honor of Martin Luther King Jr., one of the greatest American civil rights movement leaders, really just people in our United States. So I tried to do an awesome job in the background. Had his I Have a Dream speech, had the flag, almost had like the Lincoln Memorial that I was thinking about, kind of leaning up to there. Thought about doing the hills of Georgia and mountaintop, letting freedom ring on and on here with Mr. Schuette's art class today. I am Mr. Schuette. This is Martin Luther King Jr., and we will talk to you guys later.